Wissmach billets are a great choice for casting projects. However, they can be used in fusing projects as well. In this video, I will walk you through my process of making a glass object that combines transparent sheet glass and pieces of clear billet to create a watery effect. Now let's get started. I'm using 9643 sea blue, 9650 turquoise green, and 9617 garden green. I'm laying the project on papyrus paper and have made marks while I will place my dams. I'm using primed dams, backed with kiln bricks, because my finished project will be thicker than 6 millimeters. Prime your dams in the same way you would your kiln shelf. I've left space between the different rows of sheet glass to encourage controlled flow within the object during the firing process. I will be making stacks of glass that will melt into a slab. The bottom layer of glass is made up of 2-inch by 2-inch squares. The next layer will be squares approximately 1 3/4 inch by 1 3/4 inch and 1 1/2 inch by 1 1/2 inch. Nothing has to be too exact other than the total amount of glass in grams, which is 983 grams. All of the information for how to recreate the project can be downloaded on the Wissmach website. I'm placing the squares randomly so that the finished project looks more organic. Next, I place my billet pieces. The pieces will water down the transparent colors and create the optical effect. I place one billet piece on each stack of glass. To learn how to cut billets, refer to our How to Cut a Billet video. Next, I continue placing sheet glass on top of the billets. These pieces are approximately 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 and 1 inch by 1 inch. Now that all of my glass is in position, I place the last two dams along the marks on the papyrus paper in a pinwheel formation and back them with kiln bricks. Make sure you do not have any gaps between the dams. Then I'm ready to fire the project using this schedule. You may need to make adjustments to the schedule to suit your own kiln, but this is a great starting point. The finished object looks great. However, there are a few jagged needle points, but I can take them off with a wet diamond pad. There's also a small amount of devitrification, which is common during a firing process so long. I don't often keep my glass objects glossy, so I'll be sandblasting the surface. I plan on placing the object in a plate stand, but it could very easily be slumped into a sushi plate as well. I've sandblasted the project. As you can see, a sandblasted object picks up fingerprints. The final step to create my finished piece is to fire polish, so back in the kiln it goes. This is the schedule I used for the project, but again, you may need to make adjustments to suit your own taste. I hope this video inspires you to try using Wissmach billets in your own studio. Happy kiln forming!